Get ready to match the stars. George Kennedy, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Patti Astin, Richard Dawson, and Patti Deutsch, as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 78. And now, here's the star of Match Game 78, Gene Rayburn.
John. Thank you for joining us here. Got a good group there, John? Gonna have a good time today? Say yes. Yes. Thank you very much. You gonna have a good time today? Say yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. One positive thinker, the others are mute. What's wrong with you?
Well, you know how I feel about lawyers. I do have this small complaint. I'm with Shakespeare. They should all be killed. But on top of that, now I have letters. They don't understand one another.
The lawyers.
The lawyers. I got a letter from one lawyer saying so-and-so and so-and-so, and enclosed was a letter from another lawyer saying, you misunderstood what I said.
What the heck is that all about?
I have to tell everyone in America to watch out for lawyers.
Okay.
Awful people.
Well, we're going to get so much mail, and I had nothing to do with it. All I said was, how is everything?
Nice to see divorce court back on the air.
Yes, it is. Would you applaud our two players here, Barbara Hagan and Joanne Brophy? This lady has won $6,550. She's very happy about that, right?
Right.
You ready to carry on?
Yes.
Okay, she's being challenged by Joanne. They've both had their first round question. At this moment, the score is 1-0. Joanne, are you ready?
I think so.
You seem a little nervous.
I am.
You know, I'm not allowed to talk to the contestants except on the air. When we're backstage, if we walk by one another, we can't speak. But I snuck up in back of her and tapped her on the shoulder to greet her, or just say hello. We are allowed to do that. And I thought she'd jump out of her skin. What's your problem? Have you never been touched by a man before? How's that feel?
Feels good.
Oh, good. Go to black. Yeah, see, you're getting calm already, right?
Yeah.
Good, thank you very much.
Keep it up.
Feeling calm. Your eyelids are getting heavy. All right, here we go. Round 2. Final round. Joanne, you may have A or B.
I'll take A.
A it is. One person does not play. That is Charles. You lay out, okay?
Okay, Gene, whatever the rules are.
He's the only one who perks me up.
Sweet Lilani said, you all know the TV show One Day at a Time. You all know that, don't you? Well, when people visit me in Hawaii, I give them one blank at a time. All right, I will repeat it especially for you, Joanne. Sweet Lilani said, you all know the TV show One Day at a Time. Well, when people visit me in Hawaii, I give them one blank at a time.
One lay at a time.
One lay at a time, all right. She said one lay at a time. What do you say?
I fell in love with a florist once.
Fell in love with a florist? What do you say to that?
That's true about all Hawaiians. One lay at a time.
Really? Okay. How do you do, my dear?
One lay at a time.
Okay. Don't holler at me. I'm sensitive.
It's a great answer unless it's given to you by Jack Lord.
Yes. Okay. Patti number 2.
You basically.
All right. There we go. Now, Barbara, you know what you have to do? You've got to match all 6 to stay in the game. The best you could do is achieve a tie, but that is possible. Here we go. Little Rodney Rotten is so rotten. How rotten is he? When his friend was drowning, instead of a life preserver, Rodney threw him a blank. When his friend was drowning, instead of a life preserver, Rodney threw him a blank. Okay. Now, Barbara, you need 6 of whatever. Little Rodney Rotten is so rotten. When his friend was drowning, instead of a life preserver, Rodney threw him a blank.
Anchor.
Anchor is a good one. Now, 6 anchors from the celebrities. If you match all of them, you'll achieve a tie. George, we're looking for an anchor.
Well, you got an anchor, but not in specific words. I threw him
A rock. So that means Joanne Brophy wins the game. What do the rest of you have? Rock, anchor, rock. All right. See how easy it is? Don't go away. Hang around over there. Barbara, it was a pleasure meeting you.
Oh, it's a pleasure to be here.
And I'm glad you won some money. $6,550 for Barbara Hagen. Goodbye. You what?
Yes.
You're nervous? What are you nervous about? You won the money. You got $100. You could win over $5,000. Would that calm you down?
Yes, it would.
Good. Let's see if she does it. Oh, you want to do a little commercial now? All right. You hurry back after these messages and we'll see how she does, okay? Okay. Here we go. Ready? Joanne.
Okay.
All right. Not too long ago in this very room, we polled a studio audience, a bunch of nice people like these, and we said, you write down your best answer to this. Blank shame. Blank shame.
Blank.
Now, the answer they wrote down most frequently will get you $500, Joanne, if you match it. If you match their second most popular answer, you get $250. And then for matching the third, you get $100. 3 of our 6 celebrities are permitted to assist.
Richard.
Oh, you chose me? What a shame.
What a shame. She chose
yeah,
you.
use that as an answer.
You
That's
said,
good.
that's right. Why not? Use it. What a
Yeah,
shame.
thank you.
It's a good one.
Brett.
I have 2.
Lawyer shame?
They should be ashamed. Period. Ain't it a shame?
Ain't it a shame?
And George.
It's a darn shame.
It's a darn shame. Ain't it a shame? And what a shame are the 3 they've given you. Now, at this time, you have an option of using one of those or thinking up one of your own.
I'll try Richard's.
Okay. What a shame was the one that Richard gave you. Let's find out. Take my arm.
Okay.
Now walk down the aisle. No. No, let's find out if what a shame is up there. We'll begin at the bottom as usual and reveal the $100 response. What a shame! You got it right off the bat. I think so. Hold everything. I'm really surprised. I thought what a shame was going to be up a little higher than that. So did Richard. What do you think? Dirty shame.
It's a
Crying shame is not.
Crying shame, ain't it a shame, and dirty shame, they say. All right, may we see the 251. For shame.
Shame.
Rather obscure answer.
Yeah.
I think what a shame should be more
5
popular than
shame.
that. Crying shame is going to be...
5.
No, ain't it?
5 shame will be
Oh,
up.
4 shame, 5 shame. Yes, of course.
6.
Oh. All right, let's see the big one. Slide it, Ori. Crying shame. The audience was right. Was that yours? Yeah. Well, anyway, Joanne, you won $100. You got
So was
$200
Lana.
as a total right now, and you're going to play for 10 times that amount you just won, or $1,000. And to collect, you've got to match one celebrity exactly.
Richard.
Here we go, Richard. Stand on the blue dot. I get the card worth $1,000. Wish you the very best of luck. And here it is. Carnival blank. Carnival blank. Carnival blank. Carnival blank. Carnival blank.
It was the slightest.
Well, just think about it now. Look at it. Think about it. We'll give you a little more thinking time, and then you have to give us an answer, hopefully the one that will match Richard's answer. And if you do that, you get $1,000.
Carnival Fair.
Carnival Fair. Yeah. I tell you, it's a hard one.
It is.
Blank Carnival would be easy, but Carnival, well, go ahead, Richard. Show us your answer and see if she's...
I felt like a carnival was a fair, so I...
Yeah, carnival is a fair, indeed.
Carnival ride.
Carnival Ride. What else did you have up there?
Carnival in Flanders.
Carnival in Flanders was the first thing I thought of, but I thought it would be a little too obscure. Did you have... Did Carnival in Flanders cross your mind?
No, it didn't.
Well, it was a...
Carnival.
Yeah, Carnival Barker, yeah.
Got me.
Hard.
Okay, now you've got a total of $200. You're going to meet another player right now, Joanne, so let's all welcome Marv Havlu. Marv? Marv, you know Joanne? Sure. Aren't you a sweet-looking lady?
Well, thank you.
With an unusual name, Marv. Is that short for
That's
Marv?
only part of it.
What's the rest of it?
E-L.
Marvel.
Marvel.
You're a marvel.
By the time you have all that, and you have Havlu added onto that, you know, people get lost in my name.
Marvel Havlu.
Right.
Yes, a lot of V's in there. Where are you from, Marv?
Panorama City.
Panorama City. Panorama City. Where is that?
That's, holy smokes, near Van Nuys.
Near Van Nuys.
Yes, and if you keep going down Van Nuys Boulevard, you run into Ventura Boulevard.
Ventura Boulevard.
Yes.
Well, I must remember
Near
to do that
Encino.
sometime. It's near Encino.
Yes.
Oh, well, I know where that is.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Do you work, Marv?
No, I don't.
Would you like to work?
No.
No, okay. Right.
Why, you have any offerings?
Well, I don't know. I thought we might be able to work something out. But anything you want to tell us about yourself?
No, I have 2 kids, grown children,
Yep,
Gary and Lynn.
yep.
I have 5 grandchildren, and 2 of them live real close, Kylie and Jeremy.
Yeah.
And they're over all the time, and I love them.
Good for you,
That's
Marv.
my life.
Good luck to you. You may have A or B.
The easy one.
You want the easy one?
Yeah. B.
B.
Yes.
She says B is easy. For me is difficult. Stella said, I feel sorry for my husband. At work, he's in over his head. And unfortunately, he's a blank. Feel sorry for my husband. At work, he's in over his head. Unfortunately, he's a blank.
Hi, hon.
Hello, darling. Good.
It's in over his head.
Yes, unfortunately, he's a blank.
Lawyer term, isn't it?
Yes, I think so.
Work is in over his head.
The only time any of us need a lawyer is if we commit a crime. We must all keep that in mind.
You must not use this program as a private podium to express your brains and views, if any. Okay, Marv, you ready?
Yes.
We're ready over there. Stella said, I feel sorry for my husband. At work, he's in over his head, and unfortunately, he's a blank.
Diver.
A diver.
A diver.
A diver. All right.
No, they're
She said a diver.
I was thinking of Ed Norton with Jackie Gleason. I had him as a sewer worker.
Yeah, sewer worker. That's a good one, George.
I covered everything.
Yes.
I covered it all. I said he's a midget.
He's a midget.
Whatever he works, he's in over his head.
I see. Oh,
Get it, hon?
yes, I got it.
It's a little subtle.
All right.
It's a little understated.
Right.
It's a little lawyerish, a little legal for you.
I don't see any club soda around even. It's just carrying on.
Beyond club soda, it's mainlining. First of all, why was the papers changed from this color blue to this color blue without anybody telling us?
I don't know.
I have bad eyes.
Yeah.
I have myopia. I have also night blindness. This blue stinks. This blue is better, and I want a meeting immediately. Fertilizer manufacturer.
Oh, of course. We must have a meeting after the show, Ira, to discuss the blueness of the paper. Hello there.
And other things. I was back on Ed Norton, too.
And sewer worker. Marv is looking for a diver. He's in over his head at work, and unfortunately, he's a diver.
Nope, the old sewer worker.
Sewer worker. Show us your Ed Norton.
A sewage engineer.
Sewage engineer. Classy way of putting it. So, Marv, now you got the hang of it. You're going to do better in the second round, and we'll get your first round in a moment or so. Right now, this for you.
Today's consolation prizes are first from World Book Childcraft International, Childcraft, the How and Why Library, 15 volumes filled with stories, art, music, and facts about the world we live in. A law machine by Moulinex, the incredible food preparation system from France, like having a professional chef right at your side. And a savings bond and chiffon margarine. If you think it's butter, but it's not, it's chiffon, good enough to fool even Mother Nature. And a set of mugs and a supply of Carnation's new Cocoa Supreme Instant Hot Cocoa Mix. It's the extra rich cocoa for real cocoa lovers. Just add hot water, stir, and enjoy. Match game continues now with Gene Ray.
Thank you, Johnny Olson. Okay. Well done, old bean. Ready, Joanne?
Yes, I am.
This is it, your first round question. The fortune teller said to Tom, I've got good news and bad news. Now, the good news is you're going to inherit a closet full of clothes. The bad news is the clothes used to belong to blank.
Wait a minute, now I have to...
Fortune teller said to Tom, I've got good news and bad news. To Tom, I've got good news and bad news. Good news is you're going to inherit a closet full of clothes. The bad news is the clothes used to belong to blank.
It's Tom, right?
The fortune teller is speaking to Tom.
T-O-M, Tom.
T-O-M, Tom, yes. The bad news is the clothes used to belong to blank. Excellent.
Thank you.
Excellent.
I agree. Tough one to answer.
Okay. All right. Now, Joanne, here it is. The fortune teller said to Tom, I've got good news and bad news. The good news is you're going to inherit a closet full of clothes. The bad news is the clothes used to belong to
His wife?
his wife. The implication is that Tom will wear women's clothing. Is that what you're telling us? Is that what you're telling us?
Oh, please.
That's what she's telling us.
That's what she said.
Hello, George.
I couldn't think of anybody who was the worst dressed anything, so I just picked Goodwill.
Goodwill is what George Kennedy says. What does Brett say?
No, I said they used to belong to a stripper from Newark, New Jersey.
That would be a small closet full. Charles?
Went a different route.
Yes, there are a
As
number of
I'm-
good possibilities here. You may have one.
Talk like an MC, you know that? I said Liberace.
Liberace's very good. Excellent answer. Hello there.
I'm going to be in big trouble when I get home.
Are you
I said Elton John.
Elton John? There's nothing wrong with that. Is there anything wrong with that?
What was the question?
The question is, you're going to inherit a lot of clothes. Good news. The bad news is the clothes used to belong to...
Anita Bryant.
Oh, excellente. Now, here we go. Patti Deutsch.
First,
First.
this poor soul up there, he's complaining he's got the dark blue border, the light blue border.
Yeah.
You see what your irregulars get?
Oh, no border at all,
Nothing.
and extremely light blue.
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
that's two meetings we've got for later.
I think we should call Brett's lawyer.
Only if you want him to do your woodwork.
Now, wait a minute. This whole thing can be settled out. We'll get Jimmy Rosenfeld, the president of CBS, executive president of CBS, and he'll straighten the whole thing out. I
Okay.
promise I'll call. Okay?
What was the question?
The question was,
Who is
fortune
the
teller said to
president
Tom,
of
got
CBS?
good news and bad news. Good news, you're going to inherit a closet full of clothes. The bad news is the clothes used to belong to...
Chuck Reilly, also known as Mr. Fashion.
That's meeting number 3. All right, we'll have a meeting about that, too. All right?
Wearing a simple burgundy top today, open at the throat.
Marv, are you ready for your second round question?
Okay, I did good on B. I'll try it again.
What'd you
She
say?
said, I did good on B, I'll try it again. Now, Marv, listen to this. Rita said, I went to the world's strangest doctor. Not only does he have stirrups on his examining table, he has a blank on it.
He has a what, dear?
Not only does he have stirrups on the examining table, he has a blank on it.
There's a blank on it. Oh,
He has a
gotcha.
blank on it. Very good. Has a blank on it. Excellent answer, Charlie.
Thank you, sir.
Excellent.
What did you say that was so excellent?
You ready
Yeah.
over here?
Yeah.
Bing, bing, bing. Okay, Mark. Rita said, I went to the world's strangest doctor. Not only does he have stirrups on his examining table, he has a blank on it.
Horse?
A horse.
I got a few.
Yeah, you got 3 applauses there.
That's my daughter.
That's your daughter.
That's her.
She's applauding vigorously. Sounds like 3 people.
Small
Yes, right. Yeah. Yeah.
I almost like
Almost.
that.
What have you got?
Almost, but I picked a saddle.
Saddle. Stirrups and a saddle, you see.
Good.
Okay, Brett. She's looking for a little horse.
Just don't believe it. Well,
This will be revealing. Wait till you see this, how
I'll
revealing
give you
this
an idea
is.
of how I feel about doctors, too. A riding crop or whip.
Oh! Well, doctors and lawyers are on your list.
He was a
Don't
little
write to
kinky,
us.
this
She's only
doctor.
kidding, yes. What do you say?
I said what most guys like George and I would say, Gene, a simple saddle.
Okay.
I heard myself when I talk that low.
You heard that, too.
Patti, not only do you have stirrups on his examining table, he has a
Saddle.
saddle. All right. She's looking for a horse.
Saddle.
Another saddle. Marv, come on now.
Said that.
Oh. Well, all those saddles.
All those saddles.
All those saddles. That puts
But
you
no
in the
horse.
catbird seat. All you got to do is match one celebrity to win another game. We'll see what happens later. Right now, this. Gene Rayburn here. Join us next time for match game 78. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olsen speaking for match game 78, a Mark Goodson, Bill Shotman production.